Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a really interesting system for personal growth. It's called the Soul in Harmony Energy Alignment System. It promises a pretty unique way to find that inner peace and clarity we're all looking for. So, let's break it down and see what it's all about.
All right, so the system kicks off with a really powerful question, one that might just hit home for a lot of us, especially the high achievers out there. It asks, you've checked all the boxes, you've gotten all the success, so why do you still feel like something's missing? According to the source material, this is a feeling a lot of successful people know all too well. And this feeling of misalignment, well, it shows up in a few key ways. Maybe you're successful on paper, but your energy just feels off. Or you make smart, logical decisions, but in your gut, they don't feel right. You're super productive, but you're almost never truly at peace. And hey, maybe you've even tried things like mindfulness or therapy, but that sense of disconnection, it's still there. Okay, now here's the big twist in this system's philosophy. It suggests this isn't just a mental thing. It's not purely a psychological issue. The real problem, it says, is an energetic one. It's a misalignment of your energy. Kind of like your internal compass is just a few degrees off kilter. So if the problem is energetic, then what's the fix? Well, this is where the material introduces its solution, something it calls a neuro-spiritual system. It's designed to go straight to that energetic root cause. And that system is, you guessed it, the Soul in Harmony Energy Alignment System. It's laid out as this proprietary three-stage method, and its whole purpose is to bring about instant clarity, a release of pent-up emotions, and that inner alignment we've been talking about. But what does neuro-spiritual even mean, right? Well, according to the source, it's this blend of three key things: practical psychology, what it calls spiritual science, and intuitive guidance. The goal here is a true science meets soul approach, trying to build a bridge between our logical brain and our deeper intuition. So how does it all start? The very first step is this really unique diagnostic tool. It's called the 5-dimensional reading. And trust me, it's probably not what you're thinking. Yep, as the name suggests, the number 5 is right at the heart of this whole thing. But what does that actually mean in practice? So this is what they mean by 5-dimensional. It's about using 5 different metaphysical tools all at once to create what the source calls a super detailed energy map of a person. And those tools are tarot, face reading, palm reading, pendulum dowsing, and numerology. Now that 5D reading, that's just step 1. It's actually part of a much bigger 3-stage process that's all about first diagnosing and then realigning your energy. And here it is, the core method. Step 1, diagnose your energy. That's using the 5D reading to pinpoint those root energy blocks with real precision. Then, step 2 is to realign your mind. This is done with a quick mind-emotion reset using techniques like NLP, which is basically a way to reprogram thought patterns, along with mindfulness and breathwork. And finally, step 3, activate your soul. This is a guided activation to really reconnect you with your sense of purpose and intuition. Okay, that all sounds pretty deep. But the big question is, does it work? What are the results? Let's take a look at the practical, real-life outcomes that this system claims it can deliver. So the benefits are broken down into 4 major life categories. For health, you're looking at things like less stress and anxiety and even better sleep. For wealth and money, it's about clearer financial choices and letting go of those scarcity mindsets. In career and growth, we're talking improved focus, more confident decisions, and for relationships, clearer communication and much deeper connection. The source also shares some really powerful testimonials to back this up. For instance, a business analyst named Risha Kalau said, "After my soul print call, I finally understood my internal conflict, and the fog lifted. I stopped overthinking and started trusting the wiser part of me." Wow. And it's not just about getting your head straight. A software engineer and confidence coach, Rupa Shreyas, put it like this: "This was not just a session, it was a spiritual realignment." That really says something. So when you boil it all down, the ultimate goal here is to help you move from that feeling of confusion and burnout to a state of total alignment, a state where your next steps in life just feel crystal clear. And we'll end with a final question from the source material that really just captures the whole spirit of this system. Your energy has been whispering. Is it time to listen?